Hey guys, what is up? Mage here, doing another World of Tanks Xbox gameplay commentary. Here we're on Lakeville Standard Battle. We're on the T-29. And today guys, I'm going to show you a fuck-up across the board here. And this is standard operating procedure in this game. For those of you guys that have well over 500 to 1,000 matches, you're going to probably sit here and look at this gameplay and say, that's an everyday match in World of Tanks. It don't matter what tier you're at, you're gonna see this. And we basically get capped out, but it was simple. It was simple things that could have fixed it. You know, it could have kept this from us being capped out here. Now, at the start of the match, I'm looking. This is normal for me. I'm looking at the matchup. I'm looking to see if I'm top tier. I am, and I'm also looking to see what kind of tanks they have. So instantly, my mind is thinking, alright, I'm top tier. My duty is to get up front and whip ass. That's your job in a heavy tank when you're a top tier. Might be different circumstances for each tank, such and such, but generally with a T-29, for example, it being top tier, I'm moving this thing to the front lines, and I'm going to beat some ass. I'm going to stomp someone into the ground, and it's going to be on the front lines. So, I'm not going to go Valley because that's where idiot randoms go to die. It is true. I hate to be like that, but it's true. So I'm going over here, and I'm going to go into the town. I'm planning to initially run right through the enemy team here. We end up spotting a tank destroyer off to the middle. Our scout has spotted him, I should say. Take an aim here. Being patient. Plant the shot. Took a chance. I mean, I could have missed, but you take a chance at what you're given. And I know this gun enough on the T-29 that I felt pretty comfortable with that shot. So after taking our shot here, I am going to continue on my path directly into town, straight into that church. And you've seen our scout did get some initial spots for us. He did spot tanks somewhere in the J7, J8 area. So I'm feeling like, alright, the bulk of the enemy team's probably coming through there. And there's probably going to be a few people maybe hanging around Valley. So at this point, I'm thinking it's going to be a standard kind of map, a matchup here on Lakeville. So I'm moving up here. I run into the VK-36. I'm a little cautious because I don't know what my team is doing. I don't know if these guys are going to hang back or run, but I eventually just, throw myself into the fighting, and sure enough, the team does help me out. VK-36 here just starts penning me. I have no idea if he's just hitting my weak spots or if he is firing premium. Not like it matters because he's got multiple guns being shot at him, so he will be dead shortly. So I'm rounding around here, and I'm beginning to notice a problem. At this point, while I was engaged in this 01D, I did take a look at our mini-map. I noticed nobody's on Middle Road. Nobody's wanting to stand there and fight. There was a heavy and a scout hanging around. But I was thinking, well, those guys, that medium and that scout are close enough to the cap that they might be able to contest it. And at this point, I'm also thinking, alright, in these situations, you got to get the ball rolling. I'm in a top-tier heavy tank. My job ain't to turn around and to go fly back and protect the cap when it isn't under threat right now. I'm leaving that to the mediums and some of the speedier tanks to consider. My job is to keep the fight going, and the fight is still rather young. I mean, there was still plenty of fight, I felt like, in this match. So I'm at the point of no return. Go ahead and take a shot here into the Nashorn, and our Jagdpanther finishes them off. Now, take a look at the medium tank on the mini-map at F9. I thought he was playing. I guess he went AFK, or maybe he's a douchebag. I'm going to assume he probably went AFK. But this was why I didn't go back and go for the cap. I felt like, alright, we got a medium there. I know we have a T-3488. And this was just a collective screw-up across the board for the green team, if you will. I'm moving up, and T-29 is no slow, heavy tank, but it's not exactly quick neither. So I didn't feel like this was my duty to go flying around and protect the cap. Then you see our guys at the E2 area. Our scout, our heavy, I think another medium tank is up there bogged down. And I'm just sitting here thinking, what the hell, team? You moved up. Your bright idea was to move up. It's going to be a long-range sniping duel. And they decide they want to go and, meet these guys head-on. They get bogged down with them, and now they're getting shot in the ass. Now, in all fairness, like I said, I didn't feel like it was my duty to go flying back and protect the cap. In certain situations, it makes sense, but I have no duty at this point in the T-29. Now, our 3488, I don't know what his issue was. He probably, I think it's quite possible he got caught up in the action. And to his credit, he is going back up the middle road, and he is going to try and break up the cap. And like I said, I have no idea if this guy here at the F9 or J9 area, or I'm sorry, F9, I think he's probably AFK because he ain't moved one bit. His teammate here, his platoon mate in the Yag Panthers, having a pretty darn good game. But this was a collective screw-up, and we didn't cover our middle. And then our team moved up on the valley side. They moved on up into the fighting, and that was pretty much what spelled our doom. We left that gap wide open, we paid for it. I have obviously no duty to go flying back there because I'm in a top-tier heavy. I got to keep the pressure on. Certain heavies, certain mediums, you could make that argument, but you can't do it all the time. In any case, that's how you throw a match in a T-29 sometimes. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.